Hello everyone, this is Barrel Dragon 65 again, and this Mega Man review will be on the last two games for the PS1. Mega Man X5 and Mega Man X6. Let me give you a little stern warning right now. Kenji Inafune did not like X6. In fact, he wanted the X series to end after X5. To Kenji Inafune himself, X5 was supposed to be the last one because he wanted to spend more time, start working on the Mega Man Zero series. X5 is basically a time-based game. You have 24 hours to save the world from a falling space colony. Sigma has hired a mercenary by the name of Dynamo, sabotaged space colony Eurasia, and is falling to Earth. You have 24 hours to either collect parts for a huge laser cannon, the Enigma, or parts of a space shuttle for a suicide mission. At the same time, the Sigma virus has spread all over the world. Reploids are being infected like everything, including X-Hunters, Professor Reploids. They're being infected. You can choose to play as X or Zero in any level. This is not an all X game or all Zero game. You can go X00, X0, XX, X. No joke, part of the joke on that. Anyway, after you defeat 4, they're split in two groups. The left column all has laser cannon parts. Those 4 you can go first before you get to the other 4. After you defeat 4, you face off against Dynamo. Now, this game, X5, has different endings, different scenarios. The laser cannon can destroy the colony or fail. Now, either way, I recommend you defeat all 8 Mavericks. After you get the other 4 that has the space shuttle parts, you face off Dynamo again. Now, for the shuttle, Zero will be driving it. Now, this is where multiple things can happen. Zero destroys the colony and survives. Zero fails the colony, destroy the colony. And there's a third option. If you just basically fired the cannon and launched the shuttle, you will, a high probability, like 90% or so, you will turn Zero Maverick. Basically, the colony crashes, Zero becomes like, not godlike, but purple aura. Zero's full main program kicks in. But there is that little bit chance that if you do fire a laser or launch the shuttle before you defeat any of the Mavericks, you will destroy the colony. After you defeat all 8, a new signal starts activating. It's Sigma. You go to Sigma's cyber castle. And I mean, if you have epilepsy, I know my mother has epilepsy. When she comes in my Baron Planet game, I pause the game because I don't want to have any instance of flashing lights and she goes into a seizure. The cyber castle has remnants of the original Mega Man series. Quick Man stage, you fight Black Devil, Ragnar Bagunda, that mask machine boss in X1. Stage 3 of the castle, depending on who you are. If you're X, you're fighting Zero. If you're Zero, you're fighting X. If you're X and if you get the bad ending, you face Maverick Zero, and he is tough. After you defeat either one, like I said, there are different scenarios in this game. Because like Kenji Inafune wanted X5 to be the final one. That you, the player, would make the decision how you're playing a game, what would the outcome be. You go against Sigma again. Sigma mentions that he had help from Mysterious Vigor. Most likely that Dr. Wily has somehow, because of the Zero virus, gave memory lapses of telling Sigma create this, create that. After you defeat the game, depending on the ending, Zero sacrifices himself either way. X continues battling Mavericks holding the Z-Saber, or X's memory of Zero is erased. That was the end of the X series. But when X5 was released, Capcom told Kenji Inafune that they were making X6. Believe me, I was not happy because several months later, after X5 was released, we get X6. X6 is a cluster bomb of stuff. Me, X6 was mad, should not really meant to be, but storyline, what you have to do was kind of pathetic. Basically, X6 is following the semi-bad ending of X5. Basically, the colony has trashed the Earth. Reploids and humans are trying to recover, rebuild. Zero is presumed lost. And the Zero virus is attacking over the planet. A Reploid by the name of Gate finds a piece of Zero. And Gate becomes infected. Gate is a professor and sends 8 investigators to learn more about the Zero. As X, you have the Z-Saber with you, and it really helps you in tight situations. During the intro stage, you find an investigator by the name of Highmax, who is hard to defeat. In fact, you cannot beat him until because Highmax is optional to begin with the 8 stages. But when you get to Gate's lab, Highmax is mandatory to defeat. Now, there is a way you can get Zero back. Every stage has a special hidden teleportation pod you go into, gives you near part of the stage, which you run into Zero. You defeat... It's basically like a Ghost Zero. Defeat him, Zero rejoins the party. And the dialogue, the story of this is just so confusing. I don't blame him for it. Anyway, you need to get every collectible in here to truly know about the story, because there's certain... It's like X5, there are certain scenarios. But X6 can actually give certain objectives. Which is, oh my gosh, so confusing. And at certain points, when you get to the stage select screen, if one stage is shown red, it's in nightmare mode, which means 7 has changed to it and makes the level harder. And Gates Lab, the final stages of the game, is so hard. I've not even gotten halfway through Gate 1. I mean, if you want to understand how hard this Gates Lab is, look online, look at YouTube. And I mean, same thing again, boss, you fight Gate. Then you fight Sigma again, you fight Golden Sigma. And I mean, this is the X6 is okay. It's just so confusing and difficult. Anyway, this is Barrel Dragon 65. Oh gosh. I just realized my next review is going to be on X7 and X8. Oh gosh. Anyway, this is Barrel Dragon 65. Sign off. I need a drink.